Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are very well. So dear students, today our new topic is circulation in your heart, that is double circulation, right? So in the previous videos I have discussed about the blood, its components, then clotting of blood and the structure of heart. Already I have explained in the previous videos. So kindly please watch my previous videos so you can understand the upcoming topics well. Right, so let's start with our new topic. So what is double circulation? So remember, double means twice. What is the meaning of double? Double means twice, that is two times. Circulation means circulate from one point to another, that is flowing of something. If we are talking about blood, so flow of blood from one point or one place to another place, that is circulation, right? So blood, so this term means double circulation word means circulation of your blood twice through the heart. So this is double circulation. So we can define circulation like it is double circulation is the type of blood circulation in which blood flows twice through the heart. It comprises systemic and pulmonary circulation. So the circulation in our heart is of two types. There are two pathways. How many pathways are there? There are two pathways, that is systemic and pulmonary circulation, right? So let's understand. So you can see in this diagram here, look here. Now you can see, okay, you can see the structure of heart here, and see here are these are the auricles. This is also your auricle. Which auricle? Right auricle. This is your left auricle, then left ventricle and your right ventricle. So these are the four heart chambers. Already you know, right? Now what happens in the double circulation? So understand it. So please pay some attention to understand this. Now what happens? Let's start from your right auricle. Now what happens? The right auricle of your heart, it receives deoxygenated blood from your body. Now from right auricle, the blood flows to your next chamber, which is your right ventricle. Now what happens next? Now here you can see the direction of the blood. Now what happens here? From the right ventricle through this pulmonary artery, here you can see the pulmonary artery. Okay, you can see the pulmonary artery here. Now from the pulmonary artery, wait just a second. Okay, now from the pulmonary artery, the blood goes to your lungs for the further purification, right? So where it goes to the lungs for the further exchange of gases. That is exchange of carbon dioxide and exchange of oxygen takes place in your lungs. So now what happens? Listen again. What happens here? The blood which is coming from your body, that is from the upper body and from your lower body, it goes to the right auricle. From the right auricle, the blood flows to your right ventricle. From the right ventricle, it goes to the lungs through your pulmonary artery. So this is important. So pulmonary artery carries your deoxygenated blood to the lungs from your right ventricle. So understood? Now what happens? Now this blood gets purified here. How? Here exchange of gases takes place. What happens here? Exchange of gases. Fine. Now this takes place in your lungs. Now the alveoli here, the alveoli receives the carbon dioxide from this deoxygenated blood and it will refill it with the oxygen. Now the blood here is now purified. Now what happens next? Now the deoxygenated blood is converted into oxygenated blood. Fine. This happens in your lungs, right? Now, from the lungs, the purified, the oxygenated blood through this pulmonary vein, it enters to your left auricle. From the left auricle, the heart goes to your left ventricle, and then this oxygenated blood through this aorta goes to your body parts. Through this aorta goes to your body parts. So, aorta to your body parts. You can see here you can see the oxygenated blood is sent to the body organs. Again, what happens? Now here what happens? Here the oxygen and other nutrients are released into the capillaries, and now this blood is now mixed with carbon dioxide, and again it will goes to the heart, which is your right auricle, through the vena cavas, that is the inferior vena cava, which takes the blood from the lower body parts, and the superior vena cava is the which carries the blood, deoxygenated blood from the upper body parts to your right auricle. So now what is happening here? So now you are able to understand that here the deoxygenated blood which is entered in your right auricle, then your right ventricle, then to your pulmonary artery, it goes to your lungs. Then again now here exchange of gases takes place. Now the blood is oxygenated. What happens? Through the pulmonary vein, this oxygenated blood is now coming back to your left auricle, then again to the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle now the blood is released. It sends the blood through this aorta goes to your body parts. So here you have noticed that blood is going through your heart two times. How many times it's moving from your heart? 2 times, right? First of all, it was when it was deoxygenated, in the deoxygenated form, it was not pure blood. Again, when it comes back to your heart again when it becomes oxygenated. So now in this particular type of, in this circulation, you have noticed that blood is coming to the heart 2 times, right? So that is the reason this type of circulation in case of humans is known as double circulation, right? So this type of circulation is double circulation, and you can see this type of circulation in your birds as well as in humans or mammals, right? Humans. So this is the double circulation. I hope you understand. Let me explain one more time, right? Here in this particular diagram, you can see here this is the heart, right? Now this is your left auricle or atrium, you can say. Then the lower chamber is your left ventricle, you can see, right? And here is this one is your right atrium, and this is your right ventricle. Okay, so now what happens? Let me explain you one more time. Now what happens here? Here, let's start from this one. This is your vena cava. Okay, now the deoxygenated blood from this vena cava, that is lower body part, that is inferior vena cava, and from the upper body part, that is superior vena cava. Now this deoxygenated blood enters to your which chamber? Right atrium. From the right atrium, the blood goes to your right ventricle. Now through the pulmonary, this is your pulmonary artery. So now the oxygenated blood goes to your lungs for the exchange of gases through this pulmonary artery. Now here the exchange of gases takes place in your lungs. Exchange of gases takes place. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Exchange of gases means exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen takes place over here. Now your blood is now oxygenated. Now it is fit to supply to all the body parts. Now what happens? Now here this is your pulmonary vein. This is your pulmonary vein. Now pulmonary vein receives the oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood through this pulmonary vein, it again enters to your left atrium and then to your left ventricle, and then further through this aorta it goes to your body parts, right? These are your body organs. So here again the oxygen and nutrients are taken from your body parts, your capillaries, and again the blood becomes deoxygenated and again it will go through the heart for the exchange of gases. So this type of circulation is known as your double circulation, right? Now let's come to the terminology part. That is, I told you that your circulation follows two pathways. Number one is your systemic and then pulmonary pathway, right? Now what happens here? You can see in the systemic circulation. Now what is systemic circulation, right? Systemic circulation is systemic means heart to body. Remember this, heart to body. Okay, and pulmonary means heart to lungs. Heart to lungs. Okay, now here we have studied that in the systemic pathway what happens, the heart is giving the blood, it supplies the blood to the body parts. How? Let's start from here, left atrium. Let me explain you from this flow chart. Okay, see, look here, what is systemic circulation? Now systemic circulation, the blood from left atrium, it goes to your left ventricle and through aorta. Now this is oxygenated blood. We are talking about oxygenated blood. Okay, oxygenated blood from the left atrium which is received to the left atrium through the pulmonary vein. Right? So it goes to left ventricle, then through aorta it goes to the body organs, and then again through the, now what happens in the body organs? Here what happens, here the exchange of gases takes place. Here what happens? Yes, exchange of gases. How? Here carbon dioxide is taken up and it will releases oxygen to the body organs. Now what happens? Again this blood becomes now deoxygenated. Now this deoxygenated blood through the vena cavas now again comes to your right atrium for the next step, that is it will send it to the lungs through your pulmonary artery, right? So this is the systemic circulation, because now the exchange is taking place between your heart and body. Okay, right? So this is your systemic, this one is your systemic. यहाँ से स्टार्ट करेंगे, देखिए फ्रॉम योर लेफ्ट एट्रियम, यहाँ से जाके एओर्टा के थ्रू बॉडी ऑर्गन्स में जाएगा एंड देन बॉडी से दोबारा हार्ट में जाएगा. सो दिस वन इज योर systemic pathway. Okay, and then this one from here, right atrium to right ventricle, then through pulmonary artery it goes to your lungs, and then it comes back from the pulmonary vein to your left auricle. So this is your pulmonary circulation, right? Now remember, this pulmonary word is always related to your lungs. Fine. So this is your double circulation. Okay. Systemic circulation involves a movement of blood between all parts of body and the heart. Okay. While pulmonary circulation involves the movement of blood between the heart and the lungs. So this is important to remember. This is a very important point. Now here I have provided you some details of circulation, right? And here you can see the flow chart. This is important. And the function of circulatory system, that is function of systemic circulation. What is the function of systemic circulation? Now systemic circulation, you know, it is taking place between your heart and your body. So what is happening here? Heart is supplying the oxygenated blood or oxygen rich blood and nutrients to the body parts, and it removes carbon dioxide and other waste products from them. So this type of circulation is taking place between your heart and your body. Okay. Now next is your pulmonary circulation. Now in the pulmonary circulation, because in your lungs the blood goes which is now not pure, and which is deoxygenated, we call it deoxygenated blood, it will goes to your lungs. So pulmonary word, I told you, this word is related with your lungs. Do remember. Okay. Now what happens in pulmonary circulation? Deoxygenated blood from the right atrium is moved. Right atrium. This was your heart. Okay. So now the deoxygenated blood from your right, this is your right atrium, it goes to your, where? It goes to your right ventricle. Okay. Right ventricle. Now from the right ventricle through the pulmonary artery, it goes to the lungs. Now it goes to the lungs, right? Okay. Now the pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for its oxygenation. After blood gets oxygenated, the pulmonary vein, now from here the pulmonary vein carries this oxygenated blood back to your left atrium. So this is your pulmonary circulation. Okay, because heart to lungs, lung to heart back. So this is your pulmonary circulation, right? And in your systemic, what happens here? In your systemic, what happens here? Here, suppose this is your heart. Okay. Now what is happening here? Now let's start from this side. Okay. Let's start from this side. This is your left auricle and left ventricles. Okay. This is your left auricle or atrium, and this is your left ventricle. Okay, now what's happening here? Now this left atrium receives the oxygenated blood. Which type of blood? Oxygenated blood through the pulmonary vein. Okay, now this, now this will enters to your left ventricle, and from the left ventricle through the aorta, largest blood vessel of the body, the blood goes to the body parts, where it goes to the body parts. Okay, now from the body parts, it again goes to your, which part? This is your right atrium. Okay, so this type of circulation where from the heart to the body and from body to the heart the circulation is taking place. So this type of circulation is a systemic. Systemic word is related with the body. Okay, circulation means we are talking about blood. blood is getting circulated in the body. So this is related with the heart. So body to heart, heart to body, right? So the flow of oxygenated blood from the left ventricle from here to all body parts, and then flow of deoxygenated blood to the various parts of the body to the right atrium constitutes the systemic circulation. Right, here you can see the flow chart also. Here you can see the flow chart. Already I explained this thing to you. Okay, now let's do it. What is this? Now, function of pulmonary circulation. Now, as you know, pulmonary circulation taking place between your heart and your lungs. Now, what is it doing? It helps in purifying deoxygenated blood to oxygenated blood. Okay, because the deoxygenated blood is now going to your lungs for the oxygenation purpose, where it gives off carbon dioxide and picks up oxygen. Fine. Now, overall, what is the significance of this double circulation? What is the importance of double circulation, right? So, significance of double circulation, it checks the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. Now, the pathway you have seen are very well separated. Okay, so these type of pathways, they are very helpful, and they are checking the mixing of blood, so that the oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood does not get mixed with each other. So it is important because it checks the mixing of deoxygenated and oxygenated blood, right? Then next is oxygenated blood carries more oxygen, which is supplied to all parts of the body, right? Because our body needs oxygenated blood, so it gets supplied to all the body parts through the heart. Then deoxygenated blood carries more carbon dioxide, so it need to be removed from the body. So our deoxygenated blood from the pulmonary artery, it goes to the lungs from your right ventricle. Okay, so this is all about the double circulation. I hope you understand this topic well. Okay, so this is the structure of heart. Here you can see the arrows showing the circulation of blood, the direction of blood. Blood is circulating from which direction to which direction. So you can see from this picture as well. So I hope, dear students, you understand this double circulation. If there is any doubt, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe my channel, like my video, and give your valuable suggestions if any. So thank you so much. This is all about your double circulation. I will be soon in front of you with another new topic. Most probably it will be your working of heart or pacemaker, right? So thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.